Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Okay, now drop your bag, sass. I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in his heart. Took these Billy Trump cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Now I'm afraid of the dark, there ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the stop on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I made it out of chump, at least I know I'm up, boy, thump. Like my name is Jumper, up a pump, pump. Boy, I bump in that Billy Strong, he ain't know, he ain't thump. He just grabbed the pump and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun.
I'm an airport baby, I'm too fly to count. Counting the cash, yeah, it's too high to count. I'm dealing with a fake, yeah, they too fake to doubt. Acting like they are what they not for their clout. They just suckin' my blood, they can love what you count. Flowing like water, three with the smiles, all the ops gonna pop. They all in the sewers, the south in the clouds.
I'ma stay count to the sound, to the sound, to the sound. On the floor to the steps, build that with the pain to the steps.
Got no paper, told him quit the pocket watching jeans, ripping at the seams, holding on some dead foes. Schizophrenic with the bag. Listen to the money, nigga praying every day. Glad to say I was broke, tell him battle. Now I got my bands up, 1,000 on the bill just to keep the pants up. Only on a real note, I couldn't fake what I've been doing. All my real ones know this nigga riding for it. 53, I'm throwing up, they see the chain, I keep it tough. Say she feeling little nigga, try to look. Say she love me for my smile, so I'm looking mean as Steven heads squawking, so I'm keeping feathers plugged.
Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun.
Born in a million. All right now. Since birth I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. We are about set for some football, and it's Joey Sly to kick things off. And off we go from South Florida. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. And he'll be brought down, but what a run down to the 40.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Play action. Tagovailoa.
Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return. We'll give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line. First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And a short pickup here, brought down just shy of midfield. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's May. And this will be incomplete. Javon Baker was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They get 15 on that game. 1st down, New England.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offense...
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
3rd down, 3 to go. From out of the gun, here's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. Off play action, it's Tua. He finds the open man, Braxton Berrios. That's a pickup of 17. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Now a first down throw that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jelani Tavai.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
On first down, they'll start out with Stevenson. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Don't get that often during the season. First play of the drive picks up 29 yards. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. He's got space inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. When that last possession results in the pick, you'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. From the gun, here's Tua. That's caught downfield by Smith. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Miami. Tua gives it to Mostert. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Once again, it's Mostert. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First grab of the game for Tyreek, and he's got a first down. Here's Tunga Vailoa. He's got it at about the 8. And he's in. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Miami. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. Pass to the rookie from UCF, Javon Baker. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down. They'll run. Stevenson, a nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll go again here with Stevenson. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now, May. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds up past the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. So after 1, it's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. Not much develops there. He'll get this to about the 43. Second down and 8. Here's May. He'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. And he will have a Patriots first down. He needed 2 and gained 6. On play action, here's May. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball...
Oh, the ball's out.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
3rd and long. May gonna look to throw. Middle of the field, that's taken in by Baker.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And they are not able to draw closer. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
Joey Sly on now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Pats will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing is Tua. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum build.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
To return, it's Antonio Gibson. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. To throw on first down is May. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Third and short, and here is May. He's got a receiver, that's Baker. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, New England. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Tua gonna throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll be second down. Here's a handoff to Mostert. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
3rd and long. Here's Tua. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Marco Wilson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
Right back to Mostert on 1st down. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Open man, right side. He's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Tua. They're trying to set up the screen to Mostert. He's got room to roam. And he will get into the end zone. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Gibson. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is...
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Really nice job there defensively. I mean, they completely took away his first read, and instead of the young quarterback going through his progression and being patient, taking what the defense gives him, he decides to still try to fit it in and force that ball, and ultimately ends up resulting in the takeaway.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They give it to Mostert. Crazy. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the carry, here's Mostert. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down. A shotgun snap for Tua. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Here's Mostert. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown Miami. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Now Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Dolphins go up by 7. 28-21. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. On the return, here comes Gibson. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. On the return, here comes Gibson. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. Open man downfield, it's Baker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
On first and 10, here's May. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. And the Dolphins will take over here just shy of the 30.
As hard as it is to have this conversation, at some point, someone on this sideline needs to say, is it better off for this young rookie to just remove him from the game, take a deep breath, and reset for next week? Because at this point, 5 interceptions in, you start being concerned that you're doing more harm than you are good.
On the ground, it's Mostert. Has an opening, past the 40. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. Hill brought in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Tua. We'll find Mostert out of the backfield. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
So a big mistake there. Roughing call on the field goal try. It gives them an automatic first down. Now give to Mostert, heading right. And he's into the end zone yet again. Raheem Mostert, touchdown Dolphins. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game and number 12 on the year. And make it 3 touchdowns. Now remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Up Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. Pass, right side, taken by Baker. And they will finally run him down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. That's the rookie out of Penn State, Chop Robinson, in for the sack. On 3rd and long, here's May. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll run the toss to Mostert. And he's not going to outrun the defense. They push him back out of bounds. A loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Tua gives it to Mostert. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Tua. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. Back deep is Marcus Jones. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun, and it's Stevenson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
We'll go play action with May. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Throwing on 3rd down is May. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Jordan Brooks.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Tua will give it to Achane. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. We'll try to run it here with Mostert. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off play action, it's Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium's.
That is caught. What a throw. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will extend this 3rd quarter lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. He'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards. Mark him at the 29. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Throwing now is May. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
We'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. Now, May. It is brought in the end zone. Javon Baker. Touchdown, New England. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Sly's extra point, up and good. And the Patriots are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Tua. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. And he's got it. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now Sanders on for the extra point. Got it. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. To throw on 1st down is May. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Give up the middle to Stevenson. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the Dolphins are going to take over just shy of midfield.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Hill brought in motion. On the handoff, this is H.M. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Out of the pistol, here's Tua. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard. They put Smythe in motion. They'll run straight ahead with Mostert. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. And a short pickup down inside the 10. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Hill brought in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And it'll be a gain here down to the 12-yard line. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 3rd and long. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he's got another one. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Miami. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Sanders here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Dolphins are able to extend the lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken at the 5. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be backed up now to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is May. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down. On the give, this is Stevenson. inside the 35. The speed on display. He's in. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. Sly now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Pats are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. They get the victory away from home in the division. This was so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.
Yes, them a look good.